Well, hello there, and welcome back to my channel where I make koala content that I normally ask for. In today's video, it's another Miraculous Ladybug video. Yay, we love Miraculous Ladybug, of course, on this channel. And just like any Miraculous Ladybug merch, I am super excited to open up these ones because just like anything else, I've been waiting to get these, couldn't get them right away, but now they're in my little baby hands. So in today's video, and the next video after this, we'll be reviewing some merch from China, which I am super excited for because I love collecting merch from other countries. So these are some of the Miraculous Ladybug Chinese merch, which I think is so cute. These are these like little action figure blind boxes, or you can buy the whole set like I did here, and they're available on AliExpress. And the reason why it took me so long to get these is just because I thought for the longest time AliExpress didn't ship to Washington, so like I thought I couldn't get it because, you know, I live in Washington, but now they ship to all the states. So I think that is super awesome. So once I found out that AliExpress shipped to Washington, I bought the whole case of this and the chibi figures, which will be the next video. So I'm very excited. So let's just open up these merch from China. I'm just so excited to oh my goodness, everything's falling. But anyways, I think we're situated. So again, I'm very excited to finally open up this case of Miraculous Ladybug figures from China, just because, as mentioned, they didn't ship, like AliExpress didn't ship to Washington. So I thought I never had these until I either move out of state or have one of my friends from out of state buy this for me. But I'm super excited to have this. So let's just open it up here. So I got the whole case. I know there's 7 figures to collect, but they only had like 6 of the figures for the whole case, so I don't know which one I didn't get, but at least I know I didn't get any doubles. I think I don't have Marinette, because you can get Carapace. Let me look in the back. You can get Carapace, Queen Bee, Rena Rouge, Cat Noir, Ladybug, and Aqua Bug, and I know they can also get Marinette, but I didn't know Marinette is like sold separately, so if you want to buy the case, you had to buy Marinette separately, I believe, but who knows? I'm going to open up all of these. So let's just dive into the first one. And here what the box looks like is like a hexagon shape, which is very miraculous because it gives the Miracle Box 5. And we just have like Aqua Bug as like the main focus. And it shows you what characters you can collect on the side. And then here's some Chinese lettering. So let's just open it here. And the best way to open this. Okay, so I managed to open all the boxes, and the best way to open it for me is I just open it from the bottom, and you kind of just have to like tear it open a little bit, and then once you're done you can just like fold it back into place. And that's like a collector hack of like if you want to open up something, just open it from the bottom, so therefore the front and stuff still looks good. And RIP to one of my nails, it peeled off, man. Like I was trying to pop open the bottom here and it peeled right off, so that's very strange. But anyways, let's open up the first one here. And I'm gonna grab a pair of scissors. Wow, having a pair of scissors nearby, who am I? So here what it looks like on the inside, and everything's in like little tinfoil bags. So I'm gonna open it. And then before I open the figure, it also comes with stands, which is super awesome. This is like worth some value on itself. So glad it came with stands. And it also comes with a little building guide, so that's very nice. So let's just open it here. Oh, it has one of these like rip off tags. Alrighty, so you have to build these when you're because they come disassembled. Huh, this is interesting. I didn't know that one of them came with Tiki. That is a surprise. I didn't know that. But the first one we pulled here is actually Aqua Bug, and they kind of remind me of Kinder Eggs a little bit, just the way that they're deformed, right? You kind of just like, you have the body parts here. This is like so weird out of context. You kind of like stick them together, but yeah, we have Ladybug or Aqua Bug, and again, I didn't know she come with Tiki, so that's pretty nice. And let's open the next one. And these figures are a pretty good size. I think they're the same size as the Bandai figures. I will grab one down from my shelf and I'll show you guys. So let's move on to the next one here. So these again have a little lip tag, so that's nice. cool. So the next one we have is Cat Noir. Again, he's also disassembled. Oh my gosh. Okay. And his head is just out. So he has his tail. Hopefully this is not damaged. And his head was just floating around the bag. But here's his head. And he does not come with a Kwami. I said it's interesting that Aquabug did. I didn't know that was an option. So we got Cat Noir, but where's his stand? With his stand, I'm just gonna leave that there. And I wonder if they had individual stands. That one thing I wonder. Like each stand is specific for a character. I do not know. Alrighty, next one. This is number 3, so we're halfway there. Again, none of these are a surprise because you can buy the whole set with no repeats on AliExpress, which is so nice because I hate flying back because of the doubleness. This one I'm very excited for. So we have Carapace, and again, disassembled like everybody else. Again, Kinder Egg vibes. Here's the bot. Man, these are so neat actually. Like quality wise, these are actually great figures. And I believe you can get this whole case for like 50 or 60 bucks. And he also comes with his shell. And again, he doesn't come with the Kwami. Again, I say it's interesting that Aquabug came with Tiki. I didn't know that was a thing. And she's like one solid piece. That was honestly a surprise. But yeah, we have Carapace here. So again, here's what he looks like when you get him out of his box. He's like in a pose too. That is awesome. Alrighty, here's the next one. Which I think it is, let's guess, Rena Rouge. Because she's still like pretty bulky. Oh no, I was totally wrong. This is Ladybug. So again, just like Cat Noir, her head is floating around in the bag, which is funny. And then we have her disassembled body parts. Fun. And that's all she comes with besides her stand, which is somewhere here. Right now, that's that. Again, I wonder if the stands are unique to them or they're just generic stands. I don't know. Second to last one. Don't know who this is. Probably Queen Bee or Rena, as I mentioned before. This one's Queen Bee. So again, disassembled. Here's her top half. Here's her bottom half, and is her head floating around? Yep. And her head. Oh, what's her ponytail? And her ponytail. Oh my gosh. It's like stuck in the bag. And with her ponytail tail, kind of like stick it in. There we go. Here's Queen Bee's head. And last, but certainly not least, we probably have Rena here. And again, you can also get Marinette. But I don't think Marinette's part of the full set. I think you had to buy her separately because I didn't know that. Because when this took to my house, I'm like, oh, there's only 6? And I said, I thought there was. Oh no, this one is Marinette. I guess I didn't get Rena Rouge. So I have to buy Rena separately. But okay, well, I'm not mad that I got Marinette though. I'm glad that I didn't order one because I was about to order a Marinette because I thought that I thought the whole set was like Rena Rouge, and like the heroes. I didn't know that Marinette was part of the set. So glad I didn't order her. So I had to order a Rena. But we have Marinette here. It's interesting that I said that Aquabug came with Tiki. I just thought that Marinette would come with Tiki. But yeah, and we just have her parts here. So I'm gonna assemble them off camera, and then once they're together, I'll show you a closer look of them. Okay, I have to say, this is some of the best Miraculous Ladybug merch I ever saw in my life. These are so awesome. Some are better than others, but man, these are super cool. But assembly is required because, oh my goodness, this took me forever to build, but like 30 minutes, but they're all together and I love them. So let's go with the first one here. So the first one I'm going to show you is Aquabug. So this is Ladybug in her water form. And one thing I appreciate that the design goes all the way back. It just doesn't stop in the front, which is great. And these are really cool. I said they kind of remind me of the Kinder Egg toys because they come disassembled and you have to like pop them together, which is really easy. And these are pretty doable. Like the material here is like a rubber plastic. They kind of feel like an anime figure. So you can be a little rough with them, putting them together. Like they're perfectly fine. And like at these falls, you don't have to worry about them shattering. Like these are pretty sturdy figures. And the stands are quite easy to build also once you get the hang of it. I mean, I did build like 6 of them. So by my 6th one, it was pretty easy to build. And these stands are the exact same stands of all the stands. Like it's one universal stand. So it's not like a stand specifically made for one character. They're the same stand, so you don't have to worry about that part. But yeah, so here's Aquabug, and I say the faces is really good for being mass produced. And again, like the details there, they have a nice sculpt. Their stands are great. I like that the stands on the top here are adjustable, so it adjusts for each character. Super neat. And again, I have nothing bad to say. These are really good figures. And again, if you buy like the whole set, they're like $10 each. So I think that's totally worth it. And they come with the stand. So here's Aquabug. Again, 10 out of 10. Got the detailing down really well. I am very impressed by these figures. And here's Tiki, because Aquabug comes with Tiki, which is a total surprise. I didn't know that she came with Tiki. So, and she's actually pretty big. She's almost the same size. Sorry, I changed up my shelves. I can't figure out where to put everything. As like, as the Kwame Surprise figures you get. Like she's a little bit bigger than that, but a decent size. So here's Tiki. And to match like Aquabug, we also have the normal Ladybug and her signature Ladybug pose. And mine has a few paint chips on her, but she's still pretty good. Like this is a very popular Ladybug pose. Some of the posing on the legs and stuff are kind of weird, but it's still really cute. And she has her yo-yo on the side, and again she has the same stand. So, and again here's her face. I feel like their eyes are kind of close together for all these figures, but they're still really cute. I had like really no complaints. They're high quality, they're pretty, and they come with stands, so I think we'll be satisfied. And they're like the same size as the Bandai figures. That's like their height, or like one of those jumbo size Kinder Eggs. So again, these remind me a lot of Kinder Egg toys. I would grab one, but it's over there and my little arms can't reach it. And I don't want to knock over more things than I did in this video. And to match Ladybug, we also have Cat Noir. And the reason why he's not on a stand, because here's his stand. I am missing one of these little hook things. I don't know if it fell on my floor or mine didn't come with one, so I had to find that. Until then, here he is. And they cannot stand on their own. They had to have the stands, so which kind of sucks. I wish kind of stand on their own, just in case, because you have to build the stands and they're like little parts, so if you lose one, SOS, like me. But here's Cat Noir. He is super cool too, and you had to assemble him as well, but he is really nice. I feel like they did the boys really good, because my next one here, I was blown away when I built him. He was a little hard to put on the stand because he's a little bit too buff for the stand, which I find so funny. But here we have Carapace, and look at this action pose. Like, damn. This is a great figure. And again, they don't make a lot of Carapace merch, considering that he's like one of the main characters of the humans. So I'm so glad that they included him here, because he looks amazing. Amazing. Again, he's a little hard to be stabled on the stand, but once you figure it out, he is so neat. He's definitely my favorite. And then with Carapace, we also have Queen Bee, because I didn't get Rena Rouge in this set, so I had to buy her separately. So I'm going to do that immediately after this video. But here we have Queen Bee. And you can tell this is older merch because, again, new merch, Queen Bee does not exist. Everything's Vesperia. So you can tell this is older merch. So if you're a Queen Bee stan, you'll be very happy to have her. I'm not only into Queen Bee, but I prefer Vesperia. But here she is. And I feel like she's a little too skinny for this stand. I feel like she doesn't stay as well. She's kind of like wobbly, but here's she. And again, amazing, amazing figures. And this one's probably my least favorite, which I'm pretty shocked by, which is Marinette. And this is a very Marinette pose, but look how arched her back is. Like, she's like that, you know? Like, she's very arched. Her face is kind of weird. You know? Like, she's not the best one. And there's, like, barely any detail on her. She doesn't have her polka dots. She doesn't have her flower design. She's very plain. And considering that the other ones are very detailed, I'm surprised that Marinette doesn't really have anything going for her. And she also comes with a little purse as well, her little coin purse. But the problem with this is the string that it comes with, because you have to tie it together, is not long enough to fit her. So I gotta replace it with the new string, which is very annoying, to be honest. But she's okay. She's not my favorite. I said her paint job's kind of weird. Her sculpting's kind of weird. And she's just very plain. There's not a lot of detailing going on her, fortunately. But she's still very cute. I feel like there's better Marinette figures, like the Bondi ones. But I still think the Bondi ones are the best Miraculous Ladybug figures. But these are a pretty close second, I think. But it is unfortunate that Marinette looks like that. And again, my only really complaint is that you have to build the stands, and I don't mind doing that. It's just like when you lose a part like I did here, oh well, you guys gotta buy a brand new stand. So unfortunately my Cat Noir can't be on display right now, but he is really cool. And I feel like the boys are definitely the coolest figure. Like, come on, this carapace, shut the front door, one of the best Miraculous merch. But the girls look fine, but it is unfortunate. I feel like they did Marinette a little bit dirty. And I don't have Rena Rouge in this video, so I probably will buy her and put her in this video if I have time. But yeah, so that's the figures. I don't know what else to say. I said these are just like really good. I said they remind me of Kinder Eggs more than anything. They're just like more high quality Kinder Eggs. Here's the look at the back of the box again. And again, I'm like very happy. Like, these things are like $10 each if you buy the whole set, so I'm not complaining. I will get Rena Rouge, but until then, these are the ones I have. Definite favorite again is Carapace. A close second is probably, I don't know, everyone else is kind of the same, but definitely my least favorite is Marinette, unfortunately. And I'm like a Marinette collector, so but anyways, that's my review of them. They're really good. Just assembly is acquired, and you gotta be careful to make sure you don't lose pieces, because if you did, it sucks. Because like I lost one of my Cat Noir stands and pieces, and I had to find that on my floor, which would be very difficult. But other than that, I'm very satisfied. These are great. I mean, they take a little bit while to come because they come from China, but they're real merch. They're high quality, and you can have the option of not being a blind box. You can like buy which one you want. So again, you don't have to buy the whole set. You can just buy your favorite character. They do sell them individually, but I did buy them in the whole set. So, and then these are really cool. So 10 out of 10 for them. Would recommend. Just assemblies acquired. So that's all for today's merch. Or I mean today's video. And I guess I'll see you in my next one. I hope you didn't find it boring or cringy. And I know the next video will be part 2 when I open up the chibi figures of these. So very excited for that. Until then, that's all. So bug out. I also want to butt in. I was also quite surprised that they also made an Aqua Bug figure. I feel like they should have made Adrian instead. I feel like if they made Adrian and Marinette, this thing would be perfect. Again, I love Aqua Bug, but it's not kind of random because they didn't have like anybody else with her. It's like, oh, you have the main and then like Aqua Bug. Like, I feel like she should have been replaced with Adrian because we don't get a lot of Adrian merch. So that's my other critique. But I mean, I love Aqua Bug, so I'm not really much complaining, but that is something I noticed. Anyways, bug out. Hi, Editor Tiffany with the crusty mic. I didn't record me opening Rena Rouge, but I did buy her. Here she is in my collection. I love her very much. She's just as good as the other figures. Very detailed, very good. Which Marinette was the same way, but Rena looks great. My only complaint that placing her flute is pretty difficult on this figure. But once you figure it out, it's on and it looks great. But yeah, here's Rena looking fine. Awesome job. 10 out of 10. Would recommend.